Hi there, my name is Sophie and welcome back to a brand new video. In this video we're going to set up my bullet journal for June with a strawberry theme. This is already the last month in my current journal. Next month I will start a new one, which is always exciting. Grab your journal and a snack and let's get started. And if you want to see more of my journal, make sure to subscribe and follow me on Instagram and TikTok. Alright, let's get started. For the cover page I'm drawing a wreath of strawberries with lots of leaves and blossoms. First I'm sketching all of this out with my pencil. I'm roughly sketching all of this out and I make sure not to focus too much on the details. Then I'm grabbing my watercolor paints. I've tagged all my materials down in the description if you want to know. And I'm going to start with a light base layer for the strawberries and the leaves that surround it. I'm painting directly into my journal, so I make sure not to use too much water so it doesn't bleed through on the next page. And after adding the base layer, I'm going to slowly add more detail, more layers to saturate the colors more and to create more depth into the painting. By adding more depth, I mean that I add lighter layers of the same color on top of each other so that the color becomes a bit more brighter and you can add more details into the strawberries and the leaves. For June, I really wanted to create a colorful and happy theme, and I really love eating strawberries. They're really my favorite fruit in the world. So I decided to make a strawberry theme for my bullet journal. For the little blossoms, I'm using a little bit of dark brown from my paint palette. And I make sure not to make it too dark because the flowers are white. On the left side of the cover page I'm adding a small monthly calendar. Usually I make a big 2-page calendar to fill in all my appointments and content, but for this month I decided to do a smaller one again and I really liked using it. Also, I wanted to mention that this month I'm celebrating my first year of being on YouTube, and I want to thank you all for your continuing support. You being here and watching my video means a lot to me, and I'm very grateful for my more than 1,000 subscribers. So thank you so much, and here's to a new year of inspiration and sharing our passion for bullet journaling. After adding some final details and a little bit of washi tape, we're going to move on to the next page. The next page will be my content calendar for June with a small strawberry illustration. For painting the strawberries, I use the same principle over and over again in this setup. I'm just starting with a little bit of red for the fruit itself and then some green for the small leaves on top. And then I'm slowly adding in the other details of the leaves, such as the dark green for the round leaves and a little bit of light green for the smaller narrow leaves. On this page I'm painting a strawberry plant in a little pot, and I think it turned out really cute and I really like looking at it. For the little seeds on the strawberries I use a white gel pen. I'm using the Sakura Gelly Roll for that. And just as my other materials, everything will be linked down in the description. And on the left hand of this page, I'm just adding a little calendar with the most important days for posting my content on Instagram, TikTok and YouTube. So I can track a little bit of my posts and engagement, etc. Moving on to the right side of this spread, which is my habit tracker. Usually I track 4 habits, which are moving my body, being creative, drinking enough water and read a little bit every day. For the habit tracker I'm using a stencil by Stick with Kate. I will link her shop down in the description. And yeah, I'm using just the same principle for painting the strawberries in the whole setup. So I've chose to sped up this spread a little bit. Well, moving on to already the last spread of this setup, which is my first weekly spread for June. I'm starting by sticking in some craft paper for the headers, and then I grab my ruler and draw the boxes for the week. June will be a super busy week of month for me, so I've made all my weeklies in advance. And aside from this weekly, I will post several TikToks about how I created them. So make sure to follow me on TikTok as well for more bullet journal content. After drawing the boxes, I made a small illustration on the top of the page, and I use a stamp set from Paper World for the headers and the days of the week. Finally, I'm adding a bit of washi tape, and then the setup is finished. And this is how I set up June in my bullet journal. It was a short and sweet video and I hope you enjoyed it. Don't forget to leave a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel for more bullet journal content. See you next time!